This time, on highway through hell.
Like you went for quite a ride.
Bent metal carnage.
It won't flip over.
Tests team reliable.
I can't see.
Whoa.
MSA
You're right on the edge.
Watch the corner there.
hits the tipping point.
Wow, that's a huge washout.
And a backcountry mission
Should have bought my gumboots.
for Jamie
Okay, Gibber.
and AJ.
Oh, the log's jammed.
What's the weather like down there? It's raining all the way into Abbotsford. I had a filthy truck. I'm pretty sure it's clean now.
It's a soggy afternoon
Hey, what's going on up here?
in British Columbia's Fraser Valley.
Right around the corner, the gas crashed.
Abbotsford Uniform 40.
Heading to the scene is Constable Paul Walker with the Abbotsford Police Department.
So we're just taking the Sumas exits here. Let's see what's going on. Looks like we do have a commercial transport truck on its side. Don't know how he managed that, but
The incident is near a border crossing.
this particular spot, this is a major artery for going to the United States.
Paul checks in with the driver.
Hit the corner, and the thing just rolled.
No injury? No. Okay.
He's not in a very good spot, eh?
Minutes away,
Trusty old speed.
in a 50-ton rotator,
Loaded trailer rolled over here on Sumas Lane.
is aggressive towing's Chris Mervin.
Go there, see if we can get it rolled back over and get traffic moving again.
We want to keep commerce moving. The quicker we do this, the better.
All the semis are backed up from the border now to where I'm at. This is a major big deal. Everyone's gonna get pretty angry out here. It's gridlock.
No one's moving.
In Abbotsford,
It's traffic mayhem down here.
a busy route.
It is backed up quite a few kilometers. It's a nightmare.
That sees hundreds of trucks a day is gridlocked.
The pressure on us to get this road open is huge.
Joining first responders, Merv
Beautiful rainy day.
needs to solve the problem fast.
We're stopped.
It's a nightmare of stuck traffic, trucks, cars. It's a parking lot, basically.
That's gonna be a pain in the ass to roll.
We got a bin truck rolled over on its side. He was obviously loaded with dead trees, and they're strewn all about.
As Merv weighs options, Paul comes up with a way
There's no manual textbook to follow.
to get some traffic moving.
Let's restrict it to one lane for one in each direction. Improvising is something that I have to do at every scene that I go to.
Yeah, this right lane.
Southbound vehicles begin to flow into a northbound lane.
It's just problem solving. The last thing we want to have happen here today is cause more delay.
Merv's rotator.
We can start getting ready.
Lines up to attack the wreck.
Need shackle in there?
Yeah, we put a shackle. We'll go from here to the front.
Swamper Jordan Comerford zeroes in.
Not a lot of real estate. Make sure all the rigging's, on point.
We'll separate the truck from the bin. Roll the truck over as one piece. There's a hook that holds these bins to the truck in the front. We're just gonna cut it off. Got lots of tension on it right now.
It's quick work for a chop saw.
Good? If I keep the two pieces separate, then I can control this better.
Now,
There's gonna be enough room here? I don't think there's gonna be.
We don't have much room for the side of my wrecker. It's quite tight.
it's go time. On the first piece, the 20,000-pound tractor.
Nothing holding on to the bin?
Nope.
Up front's gonna be a little violent, I think. See if we can get her to go slow here. We try not to let things smash to the ground all the time. Beauty. It's nicer when it comes over soft and you can set it down. Back up to her, buddy.
But the job
That bin's gonna be a fun one. It's loaded with branches.
is only half done.
Yeah, let's get a strap around that. What we don't want to see is as we upright it, everything come out of this bin. Okay, buddy. We should be able to roll her.
With no wheels to cushion the landing, Merv needs finesse.
Gotta be cautious when you're rolling something like this over.
Okay. Just be careful. Watch yourself.
That's gonna be loud.
Good to go, buddy. Oh, actually, come over a lot nicer than I thought it was gonna. We'll get that guy. He'll grab his bin. He'll get it out of our way. Cool. Perfect. I'm quite happy with this. Everything went well, and we'll get out of here.
You guys are good?
We're done.
Okay, thanks.
Working together as a team with the tow operators is very rewarding to walk away from.
Southbound open. We're rolling. What's the status on the 7? Or is there something going on there?
70 kilometers northeast.
That's where the accident is.
On Highway 7
Where did they start the traffic control?
is Reliable Towing's Ty Kennedy.
Highway 7 is a vital route in between the Lower Mainland and the rest of BC. There it is.
We've got a full lane closure.
Everybody's relying on us to make sure that we can get it done fast.
There's been a big rig truck crash. Looks like you went for quite a ride.
Wow, what a mess.
Looking at the truck itself, my initial thought is Is the driver okay?
No fatalities, no serious injuries.
Holy smokes.
The B train hit a car and flipped across the blacktop.
Both occupants of the car and the truck were okay. I'm actually quite amazed.
In a 50-ton wrecker,
Holy, we're gonna be here a while.
operator Andy Cullum
Andy!
joins the fray.
There's a lot of people counting on you. There's a lot of pride in this too, so if you don't get it done, it's a reflection on you.
We're gonna be here for a while.
I just want to get this first pop off. Once we do that, we'll try and get as much traffic through as we can.
The battle will begin with the rear trailer.
It's bent together.
This trailer isn't gonna come off easy.
You ready?
Yep.
There's a lot of pressure on the fifth wheel just because of the way that it's angled.
Trying to line it all up straight to where everything will release. Still hooked somehow.
The release mechanism has been pulled,
Are the jaws open?
but the 6,000-pound unit
It's just caught on the underneath on the frame.
refuses to cooperate.
It's kind of like a tug of war right now. Anything can go wrong.
Get out of there.
Avoid Highway 7. It is closed.
In the Fraser Valley, a rolled B train
Get out of there.
is putting up a fight.
We want to get the back trailer off to open up the highway.
That's a big wreck.
Bye.
There's so much lumber on the road, we need to deal with that first.
They should be almost to lane there.
Time to go.
Gonna take hours to clear that mess up.
It's a super busy stretch of highway. We obviously want to get that flowing in.
The tractor and its second trailer are the next challenge.
We're not getting that pin undone.
With this release mechanism jammed,
Right now there's so much pressure on the trailer that it's not allowing us to separate them.
the reliable mission team must tackle
That's going to be strong.
nearly 60 feet of wreckage, all at once.
At this point, it's just trying to recover it as best we can. But we'll see how that works out.
Watch yourself.
Anytime we're on a major wreck, I just want to make sure that everybody's safe on our scenes.
Is that fire?
Hold on!
Anybody know what it's like through Langley? There's something going on.
An hour west.
Super busy.
MSA Towing's Kirpal Banwait
We are almost there.
has been dispatched to a suburban route that's bustling.
It doesn't matter, it's middle of the night. Razor Highway is busiest highway next to Highway 1.
The call
Right on the edge there.
is a loaded semi on the brink.
The trailer is almost into the ditch. Hello? The good thing that thing is staying if it gave up.
Oh yeah, I know that shoulder is holding good.
Yeah. If he was even 6 inches just to the right, he will tip over.
The driver
It's close, but it's holding.
It's close, yeah.
has put his back end on sketchy ground.
Because one side is soft, it can tip over any time.
Joining Kirpal
What do you figure?
is his 20-year-old son, Gurk, or Gurk.
Being the youngest brother of the family, well, I have a lot to live up to.
We're lucky that that corner there is as strong as it is, or this thing would have been on its side.
Yeah.
For years,
Okay.
Can you start tightening this up?
Yeah.
Gurk has been in the family business.
He's still learning about the recoveries and stuff, but he's good at it.
With his older brothers,
You are playing or doing something?
Well, filling this.
Yep. Pick something up.
Be careful when you're driving this thing. It's uneven ground here.
In the beginning, they didn't know nothing. Now, they are masters.
tonight,
I figure we can just rig a low line and just pull them over.
No, you can't.
No?
Gurk sees a chance to step up.
I'm pressuring myself to learn as much as possible, as fast as possible. By next year, this time, I want to be in a heavy wrecker.
Now, I'll go right here. We'll lift this side up. Boom, right there. And same time, we'll pull with the low line. If we make a mistake, it can cause big damage. We have to be careful when we are winching this out.
That's pretty bang on.
This one, other side, we're going right here, like this. And this one inside here.
On the other side?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
With the 50-ton heavy rigged to the trailer's side and back, they'll winch it to safety.
Trailer looks brand spanking new. If something does happen to this, we're gonna be liable for it, and we don't want that.
Okay,
With Kirpal on the controls,
watch the corner there.
it's up to Gurk to keep a close eye.
The biggest concern is that the trailer can shift.
Dead.
There's a tight squeeze.
In the Fraser Valley,
Watch that corner there.
MSA is on edge.
No. What is that? On my tow truck, one of the winch is not locking up. Okay, hold on. Just a tap here. Slowly, not hard. I asked Gurk to tap on the winch so I can go into the locking position. That's it. Watch that corner. The packing is good.
Bang on.
Father and son are ready for round 2.
I'm the second pair of eyes to see how the passenger side of the trailer is reacting.
With a soft shoulder.
Like 1 more inch. That's it. Done. Bob's your uncle. He's on solid ground. We're fine.
The coast is clear. There's no additional damage.
All done?
Yeah, that's it.
Drive away and all we're done.
I'm excited for sure.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're done.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank
guys.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody is happy and we are happy too. You did a good job. My sons are getting better and better every recovery. And sometimes they tell me what to do.
It's more than just a towing business. It's a legacy.
She's cleared up now. Any word on the highway shutdown? They're detouring everyone around.
90 kilometers east. Team Reliable.
Hold on. Oh.
Is that fire?
Spots an unexpected hazard.
That's ether.
Oh yeah.
The source is a canister of starting fluid that came from the cab.
It's highly volatile.
Let's
just clear out for a bit.
Yeah.
Everybody back up.
This is the definition of towing. It's always something right out of the blue.
The ether is highly flammable.
We don't want the batteries to ignite anything. Pull the batteries. Drag those right out of there. They're out of the way now.
Get the electricity out of the equation. You'll have less chances of an explosion.
Can we pull yet? Is that cleared out?
Yes.
It's always good to be safe.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
The wrestling match against the 30,000-pound wreck.
Yeah, there she goes.
Is back on.
Lumber truck.
You can probably roll it over right here, to be honest.
Is that cab right off?
Yeah.
Separated right off.
The cab is pretty much sheared right off the frame itself.
With the highway
They want us off the road within the next hour, so hopefully we can do that.
now shut down again.
The fun part. Let's get her done.
2 lines from the 50-ton will take on 60 feet of chassis and trailer.
We'll just do our basket through here. Okay.
But this flip will be no easy task.
Lumber B trains being so flat, it's hard to get them to dig in to start rolling over.
Boom out more. Let your lines off and boom out more.
I got it.
Hold on a sec. Hold on.
It's not working.
That's that.
It's frustrating.
Driving over here.
In the Fraser Valley,
I don't think it's gonna go.
a major wreck is going sideways.
There's too much pressure on the top. It's just sliding over.
When it's a flat surface on a flat surface, it's like taking a piece of paper on a table and letting it slide.
Just hold on a sec. Hold on.
That's that.
Ty and Andy
Let's run a low line to this one, and we'll pull it with that.
need to rethink, or they'll run out of room.
Okay.
Good? Good, yeah.
We'll put a low line on it and pull down as we roll it over at the same time to help it dig in.
It's right here. Let's get him to pull ahead and lift it a bit.
A zoom boom on site.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Might tip the scales.
Get the zoom boom to scoop underneath it and lift it up for us.
I got it now.
Here. There it'll go. Watch yourself. It's gonna flip hard. Perfect. Woo.
It's such a relief. We got her done.
Moments later, operator James Luke
Hi, you missed it.
I know.
decides to show up.
Unfortunately, due to other jobs I had to do, I missed all the fun stuff.
Yep, good enough.
We obviously want to minimize as much damage as possible. So the chassis itself stays intact.
There it goes. Four is gonna hook up to the front of the truck. That's probably good there.
With the chassis on its way,
Oh, wow.
the final pieces
That guy is lucky as hell.
are the cab and second trailer.
Highway 7 is a vital route. We always want to try and do our best to open up the road as fast as possible.
Coming down pretty heavy.
We're cold, we're tired, we just want to get out of here.
But then, Ty discovers
You're kidding me, right?
the trailer isn't going to roll.
One of the glad hands on the trailer is broken, so now the brakes will not release.
It's not gonna move anywhere.
It just feels like we can't catch a break right now.
I have no caging bolts or nothing. It's a highway tractor, not a wrecker.
It's just one thing after another.
We're kind of up the creek without a paddle.
I'm exhausted.
Tell me about it.
Going down the smash. Think it's real slow through there.
60 kilometers northeast.
Got lots of snow. We're expecting more of it.
Big machines. Push to clear pavement with a storm expected soon.
And the crews working the roads, it's critical to allow the flow of traffic.
In the town of Merritt,
This is our fridge, where you keep the blood.
freight that saves lives is secured for a vital run.
It's all in trays here like this. Well, this is whole blood that's donated by volunteers.
Driver Chris Doby and 100 units of blood.
Red cell, plasma, and platelets. One person can save 3 lives.
Head to the Coquihalla.
Air forecast go all the way across there.
We have to get it down to Vancouver within 24 hours of the first collection. Temperature sensitive and time sensitive.
Reaching the summit.
It's always bad around here.
Chris sees the forecasted storm hasn't arrived yet.
There's always surprises.
Anybody give me a road report? Coke's in really good shape.
Makes my job easier, not stuck behind carnage. We made it through. It's a good feeling that you're part of it, you know, knowing that I'm helping save lives.
On the Coquihalla, you never know what's gonna happen. The ultimate goal is for people to reach their destination.
Have a smooth sailing all the way to Vancouver.
People are turning around, heading east.
On Highway 7,
You're kidding me, right?
Team Reliable is at a standstill on a marathon recovery.
It's not gonna move anywhere.
Should be just a quick, easy hook up and go. But we have the main air line to the trailer broken.
Earlier tonight, a B train crashed on the narrow road.
She's closed up, is everybody?
Come on, baby.
With the car involved, removed from the site.
She's all done now? Yes, sir.
The final hurdle is a trailer that won't roll.
Can we try and pick it up? Your call.
Okay.
Highway 7's been a pain in our butts, to say the least, for the last little bit here.
The yard's right there.
It doesn't need much.
Ty and James.
A little more, a little more. I think we're almost off there.
Decide to lift the unit.
This truck and trailer actually had an accident in front of a salvage yard.
Oh, they're all off the ground. Ready?
And try to back it off the highway.
Yeah, just follow it straight like that.
We'll see how it goes.
So put your driving skills to the test, eh?
The challenge doing this maneuver is both of us are backing up at the same time.
Did you see out this mirror?
Barely. We have to make sure that one of us doesn't end up in the ditch.
Here, clear, here.
I'm kind of nervous about it.
Cut her my way. Okay. Start chasing it. Just a little bit.
I can't see.
Pretty big mess there.
On Highway 7,
I can't see.
Reliable's last play on a grueling recovery.
Get him to turn his lights off.
Can you turn the lights off on the machine?
Is a daring move.
And the beacon. Okay, cut it hard.
Backing a suspended trailer
There's a 90-degree corner right into the actual yard itself.
off the highway.
Keep her going, keep her going.
It's going to be tight for James and the zoom boom operator.
There's no room for error.
Come back my way. Yeah, just like that.
Bit of a tricky maneuver. Stressful.
Yeah, nice work, James.
Teamwork. I'm definitely impressed with how James backed up.
Yeah, good.
Finally, the team can call it.
Being out at night, in the cold and the wet, it's never fun.
Ready, Rockstar?
We'll head home, warm up, go to bed, and start again tomorrow.
I'm really proud of what my team accomplished. I think they did a great job.
The road is open now? Highway 7 is open. How's Highway 3 today?
The next morning,
I got some snow up here.
east of the town of Hope, is Jamie Davis.
There was a slide earlier.
You're gonna spend a few hours out in the bush somewhere. A lot of people don't get that experience.
Off the highway.
That's a huge washout. A landslide came down that mountain. Devastation and disaster. Wow. Wow, that's a huge washout.
East of Hope.
There's landslide.
Way up on a service road, and the trees have engulfed this trailer.
Jamie is on a call in a slide zone. Also on site,
If you want to get the chainsaw going, let's give this a chop.
is 20-year-old AJ Case.
We're gonna take a chainsaw to cut one tree.
We'll winch the log out of the way.
Everything we need to get this thing out.
That's good.
Thinning the debris field, Jamie wrangles timber that weighs 1,000 pounds.
Okay. We'll put a chain around the middle axle. Should have bought my gum boots. We'll just kind of winch it straight out.
The trailer has heavy-duty tools inside.
It should just pivot and then straighten out, I think. Go ahead. Okay, Giver. I'm gonna watch the unit, make sure that we're not caught on anything else. Oh. Log's kind of jammed into the back. Ooh, boom it up a bit, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Gotta find that happy spot where it's lifting and pulling at the same time.
Do you think I can get it on the deck?
Yep. I'd go like right around here too. Like here. Yeah. There you go.
Now it's time to load the unit up.
Perfect. The width of the trailer is just a little bit wider than our own deck truck. Are you about even?
Oh yeah, that's dead center.
We have to make sure that thing goes almost perfectly on.
We just gotta strap it down and we'll be down the road.
Pull it back your way. Okay.
Typically I just do a four corner, but he's teaching me that there's a side to side.
Are you okay there?
Yeah. It's the small things that you pick up. Doing jobs with Jamie, I get to see his point of view.
Getting up log service roads is kind of enjoyable. You're dealing in a different world.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
Yeah, keep holding it.
A tricky tug of war. For Team Reliable.
TSME truck hit head on.
A life on the line.
Convict them.
In the canyon.
Getting colder.
And twisted carnage.
Every piece is in a different direction.
Tests a crew.
Oh boy.
To the north.
Watch yourself.
This time on Highway Thru Hell.
Wow.
A horrendous crash.
Somebody ended up taking out 2 vehicles.
Tests Team Green.
Holy. This is a mess.
Plows and pileups.
All I want to do is open the road.
Blocking Jamie's path.
Holy Jesus.
And MSA's newest heavy.
That's not good.
Makes a house call.
Hold up.
Bit of a nightmare. It ain't over yet.
On British Columbia's Coquihalla Highway.
Dude just rolled over and stayed in bed.
A winter storm.
That's pretty nasty.
Covers the roads in white.
I tell you, it's not a nice place to be in a snowstorm.
Everybody's trying to get to their destination.
Braving the snow.
Wow.
In his 40-ton LA rotator.
First thing this morning, there's a big dump of snow, and Probably about minus 15.
Is Jamie Davis.
We're heading to a customer call by Othello Road. Can't see more than a couple truck lengths ahead of you. A little worried about this job. That's the guy I'm after.
Jamie spots his rig.
Right there.
Damaged in a collision and holding up traffic.
That guy's right in the middle of the lane.
On the opposite side of the highway.
There's a lot of traffic down here.
The next turnaround is 7 kilometers away.
So you watch, it's gonna be a crash before we get there. People come into a snowstorm and they just don't see it. They don't get off the throttle and bang, bang, bang. I'm already worried about this being a huge pileup.
Seconds later.
He's warning us, this guy.
Truck is a plow truck.
Plow just got rear-ended.
Oh, this is a mess.
I knew it. Plow truck stopped. Another guy plowed in.
Holy jeez.
We're all lined up, and I was at the back of the line. This guy came down the hill a bit too quick, plowed right into the back of me. It's just crazy.
The pileup is blocking the road.
This is a bad spot to have people stopped right now.
And the path to Jamie's job.
There's a bunch of things going on here. Everything is piling up all at the same time. That's what I thought would happen.
Oh boy.
On the coke.
All the lanes are blocked.
A 3-vehicle pileup.
Jamie Davis is here.
And Jamie is the first on scene.
The only way to solve this problem is get stuff off the road and get it off the road fast. How's it going, man? Can you pull ahead at all?
I can, but I'll drag him, Jamie.
Yeah, give her a heck. If it doesn't unhook, I'll put a chain on it. There's a plow truck, a couple of vehicles involved. It's a team of one here.
There's a tow truck on scene already.
Jamie springs into action.
All I want to do is just open the road.
And hooks onto the wrecked pickup.
There's a lot of moving parts to this accident. And I'm the only guy there.
They're clearing a big accident.
The rotator is enabling me to move things quickly and get the road open.
Jamie hustles.
One of them days.
To clear the second 4-wheeler.
I'm working at a frantic pace, laser focused. This has to happen in a hurry.
There's a guy with a plan.
This whole recovery, this whole accident scene is really about quick clearance. Get these things off the road.
With a pileup cleared. Jamie finally reaches the rig he was called out for.
Problems come up and things change. You need to be able to work through those issues.
But his job is only getting started.
This thing's in the middle of the road. It's time to rock and roll. Let's get this done.
Is anything starting to move up there? everybody's slowing down.
100 kilometers southwest.
RCMP emergency crews are there.
On Highway 1.
Don't look good. Oh, wow.
Moments ago, a loaded dump truck traveling in the heavy rain slammed into 2 vehicles. On scene for BC Highway Patrol
Want to see if they want to do an inspection on it.
is Constable Blair Fuller.
Somebody ended up taking out 2 civilian vehicles.
It was a pretty dramatic crash. Talking to the paramedics, when I found out they weren't seriously injured, it was a huge weight that was just right lifted off.
Minutes away.
There we go.
In a 50-ton Vulcan wrecker.
A little bit of a different day than towing on the Coquihalla.
Is Al Quiring.
When the traffic is all backed up, it's a little bit difficult to maneuver a 60,000-pound vehicle around cars.
Acquiring flat deck. Arrives ahead of Al. And quickly gets to work.
Come on, baby.
The time is of the essence. Traffic is backing up.
Joining the fray
Alrighty.
is Al's son, Terry.
It's stressful working in a quick environment. You gotta think on your feet. You gotta open the highway as quick and safely as possible.
Come on, let's go. Got no choice but to go slow.
Midday traffic on Highway 1 is at a crawl.
They're just pulling it out right now down to 1 lane.
While Team Quiring hustles to clear a horrendous crash.
Keep going down.
It's quite common for multi-vehicle rear-enders in that area. It's like a little Bermuda Triangle of disaster.
A dump truck approaching a busy section of highway. Failed to stop.
Definitely some carnage out there today.
Al's Heavy is now on scene.
Where's your dad?
Under the truck.
Oh, look at him down there in the dirt.
Wasting no time, Al pulls the dump truck's drive shaft.
Getting dirty, that's all part of towing.
How long did that take you? About a minute?
Hey.
Yeah.
Working alongside Dad is always a fun day.
Yeah, we'll be rolling here.
Perfect. Thanks, Al, for coming out.
30 minutes after Team Quiring arrived.
Okay, I'm on it.
The wrecks are tow ready.
Cool. It looks like we're all wrapped up here.
This crash today, everything went by the book. We're not trained together, but we all seem to work together for the common goal.
Once the scene is clear, it's back to game on, and it'll be like we were never there.
I'm amazed it opened this fast. Clearing, thank you very much. Yeah, it looks like it's blocked.
An hour northeast on the Coke.
That traffic backs up there. There'll be more collisions.
Jamie tackles a damaged semi, holding up all lanes of traffic behind it.
If we don't get this road open, we could have an 80-car pileup. What do you have in there for load?
Parts of aeroplane.
Airplane parts, okay.
The trucker is carrying an extraordinary load.
Really, really expensive. If somebody bashes into the back of him and destroys those aircraft parts, that's a big deal.
The transport won't be out of danger until it's moved off the highway.
How much air do you have?
Nothing.
No air. Okay. Oh, look at this air's off here.
But the trailer's brakes are locked.
Try to get it running. Fill the air up. The biggest issue here is the air connection from the truck to the trailer. He needs a big glad hand. That'll be the quickest, I think. Let's quickly patch this thing. Have him limp off to the side of the road where we can deal with him at the pullout.
With Jamie's jerry-rigged airline in place.
I'll see you at the exit.
The wreck can finally move out of the way.
The coke is open.
Road's open, traffic slowing. This job for me was quite an adrenaline rush. That was an intense wreck.
In the safety of a pullout.
We'll go to our yard with both of them. I could take you into Hope, maybe.
Just leave me on the flying J.
Jamie preps the damaged tractor for towing.
Okay, going up. I'm gonna take the tractor and somebody's coming in another truck to take the trailer away. So cold, the rollers won't even roll.
It's a solo mission gone right.
If you can clear a road fast, it saves other damage, saves lives. Handling this job by myself was a satisfying day. I was having fun. It made me realize that I still got it.
All clear.
At 4 a.m., in the Fraser Valley suburbs, a home security camera captures disaster. Heading to the scene late that afternoon.
Yeah, feels good.
In his newest iron.
This is the first job put this truck on the road.
MSA Towing's Kirpal Banwait.
I'm going to test the truck now and how much we can do with this.
For the past 2 years,
We're almost there.
Kirpal and his sons have been building a 35-ton heavy wrecker from the ground up.
They call it 35 ton, but if you look at the muscles, I could say it's more than 50 ton.
We're gonna have to get everything put back together today, and it's gonna be on the road.
Okay. I'm really excited to use it.
But today's test for MSA's newest heavy
Holy!
is no ordinary wreck.
That's not good. The whole box is off the truck. Looks like the missile hit the truck and it started flying everywhere. Look at this, the cement, the padding. It's a really good impact. This one broke off from here, from the steps, and pushed in by a foot.
The massive crash ripped the box off the homeowner's work truck.
That's not good.
And it's pushing in on the family's house.
Oh, boy, boy, boy. It's not easy.
In Abbotsford,
that's not good.
An extraordinary crash has shaken a house.
It was shocking.
And a homeowner.
Suddenly we feel a big boom, big sound. Then we just wake up everybody, then the kids start crying. Can show the video here.
In the early morning, an out-of-control driver careened into the work truck, which slammed into the home.
This guy's come.
Oh, boy. That's a big impact.
Yes. We luckily, because our work truck is there. If his work truck is not there, then this guy maybe come through the home.
The driver walked away, and his vehicle was removed.
The driver was drunk at the speed of over 80 km. It's nightmare.
Arriving to help deal with the homeowner's truck.
Holy, that's right up against the house.
An MSA flat deck, and Kirpal's son, Gershon, or G. Van Wait.
That truck is just mangled. The box tore completely off the chassis in my years in towing. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, we have to pull it off the house a little bit because it's touching the house. The window might break.
Yeah, no, we can't afford to have any more damage.
Separated from the chassis,
How should we rig that side?
the team targets the nearly empty cargo box first.
Why don't we go on the slings now?
Okay.
So throw the sling under, then we can lift it up.
With a strap cradling the box from the 35 tons boom. A second winch line is added for balance to ease the unit away from the house.
Okay, this cable up. I'm adding both my cables, one to the front of the box, one to the back. So I can control the box, lift it up straight so it won't go left or right. Go.
G hits the controls.
Both at the same time.
In the first real test of their brand new record.
This job's not a typical challenge that we face.
G inches the box away.
It's not about weight or force. It's more about being gentle and finessing.
So it doesn't rotate back into the home,
Make sure it's not swinging.
causing more damage.
Boom up, boom up.
This is trying to spin.
Hold on. Hold on.
It's going to be a very interesting night.
10 minutes away in downtown Abbotsford.
Here we go.
The Abbotsford Police Department rolls out
Hey everyone, we're blocking traffic now.
an operation of unprecedented scale.
Tonight's initiative is a coordinated effort between Lower Mainland police departments through the Fraser Valley all the way to the coast. We are going to be checking for sobriety of drivers, both drinking and driving with alcohol and impaired driving by drug.
En route
It is a bad day to drive impaired if you're going to be on the highway.
is Constable Scott McClure.
We are going to be looking for impaired drivers on every westbound Highway 1 exit.
For a public awareness campaign called Light Up the Highway.
In British Columbia, 64 people die every year as a result of impaired driving. Taking impaired drivers off our roads, as I genuinely believe it saves lives.
From Chilliwack to the coast, 115 kilometers worth of exits will be covered off by authorities.
Hi there, Abbotsford Police, how are you?
Constable McClure does the first road check
We're doing a counterattack looking for impaired drivers. Anything to drink tonight?
of what will be several hundred tonight.
There are hundreds, if not thousands, of cars every hour that are passing by that location and seeing a sea of red and blue lights.
Drive safe, okay? Take care. We want to make sure that the public knows that we're out here and we are conducting these stops and we're looking for impaired drivers.
Between checks,
It's probably already passed us.
a call comes in over the radio.
Possible impaired driver got called and it's being followed on the highway and it's avoiding our exits. West, there it is. Oscar 15 spot checked, continuing westbound just through McCallum.
We call it a spot check. It's continuing westbound past us, and then we leave it to the next units.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Up the road,
Are you able to come out this side of the car so we can talk to you?
Sergeant Paul Walker catches up with the driver.
I just don't want you opening your door because you're going to get smoked.
If we're pulling somebody over on the road, our approach is treating them how we would want to be treated.
Just like this, okay? That's it.
After a quick sobriety test,
Perfect. Awesome.
0. Very good.
the driver blows a 0.
In this case, the driver was not impaired.
That's awesome. That's what we were hoping for.
Back at the exit, other drivers have met different outcomes.
One of our counterparts is already taken one impaired driver off the road. That's why we're here.
From the Fraser Valley to the coast, the roads are safer tonight.
Drive safe.
As Operation Light Up the Highway proves a success.
Tonight has gone very well. We've checked a lot of drivers. Majority of them are abiding by the law. And it just demonstrated the partnership that we all have together to make our roads safe.
Thank you, officers. Have a safe night.
Back on a residential street,
Hold on.
an awkward load
Hold on.
swings dangerously close to a family home.
Go boom down. Let me put this one in the middle there.
It's starting to spin a little bit.
Yeah, it'll lift it up from the middle.
We're actually gonna move the second line on there to get more control
Up.
and make sure that it doesn't spin into the house.
Watch your fingers.
Up, up, up. That's it. That's it.
With the spin under control,
Just to drive the truck forward now.
MSA's new 35-ton carefully draws the 1,300-pound box away from the home.
For this big truck, that weight is nothing. You're lifting a piece of cake with the spoon. Keep coming.
They maneuver the box onto the lawn for safekeeping.
Boss, that's it. Push, push, push. Okay, Gurk, put it down. The box is full with plumbing supplies. That's good. They want to keep the box there. They can empty their stuff out.
But the box
What's the plan with the truck now?
is only the first half of the job.
It's not gonna roll nice. Look how that rim got just squashed.
It's a bit challenging. The chassis is twisted. and we're noticing that the chassis has rubbed up against the garage door.
Oh boy.
In a Fraser Valley neighborhood,
The truck is sitting this way, the frame is bent this way.
a twisted truck frame
Garage doors pushed in, part of the house took pretty good beating.
is wedged into a family home.
Given it's somebody's home, you want to leave with them happier than they were when you got there.
I don't want to pick and swing it here so close to the house, and like if it rolls back this way, it's coming down.
No, if you are lifting up from here and driving the truck forward, it won't go back. It won't go toward the house. You want to do that?
Sure.
For maximum control, G and Kirpal
Yeah, right there. That's it.
will rely on their new 35 tons underlift.
Go up, 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 up. This position is so important to pull that chassis off the garage. It won't swing and go into the house. Keep going.
G picks up the tail. And spins the wreck. Safely away from the house.
What do you want to do now?
But to haul the mangled truck away.
Back the flat deck up, or we should?
Yeah, flat deck.
They turn to G's ride.
Right there. That's it.
Okay, give her. The truck is too damaged to be driven.
In the early morning, an out-of-control pickup slammed the work truck into a family's home. Now, 2 hours after arriving,
That's it.
Team MSA has cleared the home of danger.
Very safely they remove the truck. They save on other damages, anything for the house.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Appreciate your help. Thank
Glad
you very
nobody
much.
got hurt.
Oh yeah, no. Luckily we are safe.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can good sleep in 2 nights because they clear away everything.
The recovery went great. The wreck is out of their hair. They can focus on repairs for their home and hopefully have that all sorted out soon.
They'll return for the box under daylight.
So they have to empty that before we take it away.
But for tonight,
We get it done every single time.
it's a successful first job for their new wrecker.
Everybody is happy, including me. They can do the job. That truck is good.
How's it looking?
600 kilometers north.
It's cold and clear.
In British Columbia's central interior,
My stand out there.
just outside the town of Cornell.
We're all out to a big landfill.
A 50-ton auto wrecker moves out
Think how much garbage comes every day.
with company owner and operator Rob Barber.
Today we're heading out to an incident at a rural dump site. I like going out to the bigger stuff You never know what you're going to get to.
Hot on his heels in a 25-ton
I always get excited when I roll up onto a heavy wreck.
is Rob's nephew, Kyle Langlois.
I think the challenges of this job are going to be different. Garbage sites are not very pleasant. We'll go and see what we can do.
Above town, in a landfill,
Smell it, that's for sure.
a tractor trailer hauling garbage
There should be.
rolled over,
Fell right off the road.
attempting a ramp up one of the piles.
This truck looks like it's had better days.
And now,
Garbage is gross.
it's Rob and Kyle's mess to clean up.
With the aroma of the garbage dump, we're going to do the best that we can to get this job done as soon as we can.
I'm not a big fan of garbage.
A funky smell in the air.
Just outside Quesnel, BC,
Stinky mess that is.
at a local dump,
I'm not a big fan of garbage.
Rob and Kyle face a 70-foot tractor-trailer unit on its side.
At least it's not hot out. It's cold, and the smell isn't too horrible.
It's gonna be a bad spot to stand up.
But the unusual location
There ain't a whole lot of room over here.
leaves little space to work.
The dump area where it is too narrow, and I can't get a good angle to get my truck to pull the trailer over.
But if I could just put one truck up there.
Rob spots the best angle for the pull. But it's 15 feet above on a pile of trash.
I don't want to drive up on this.
There's garbage and cans, and I just don't want to have to drive up on the garbage pile to roll the truck over.
Instead of going up top, I'm going to try to do a low pull.
Okay.
Middle one, like? Or do you want further up?
Front and the back.
Front and the back?
We're hoping that Kyle can roll the tractor over, and I can roll the trailer over.
Bar line?
Rob chooses the tight space over a shifting mound of garbage.
2 chain.
Okay. Right around the frame there.
We're going to try to get my truck in the best position we can with the amount of workspace we have right now.
Squeezed between the wreck and a hill of garbage, they'll use 2 lines from the 25-ton and a line from the 50-ton to muscle the truck upright.
Okay.
Okay, pull it out.
With little room for error.
Stuck on it.
They start the pull.
Some more back.
The trailer is wanting to slide. The ground's kind of moving out from underneath it.
More back. Back one, Kyle. No, back one.
Kyle is getting the truck to start to roll.
Stop the front. This may not work.
All I am doing is getting the trailer to slide towards me.
Whoa, stop.
We're not getting any ground pressure. Let it out.
This plan isn't going to work. And if we keep sliding it towards me, we'll run out of real estate for me to stand the trailer up safely.
Put a line up higher on it so we get more roll.
Now Rob faces a move he didn't want to make.
I'm going to have to drive up on top of the garbage pile to get a better angle so I can roll it over.
His 45,000-pound heavy wrecker
Worried about losing a tire.
must find a path up the 15-foot-high pile of trash.
He's going to really have to watch. It's soft garbage. It's not a road, it's not pavement. We don't want him to end up burying his truck in this garbage.
I didn't want to have to do this.
In the hills above Quesnel,
I didn't want to have to do this.
Rob is forced to go off-road on a pile of garbage.
I really hate driving up on the garbage pile with my tow truck.
He has to find a perch for his 50-ton heavy where the edge won't give way.
Now that we're up on top of the garbage pile, it'll be far better to pull on.
So far away.
But reaching the wreck
So much lining.
will stretch the 50 tons winch line over 180 feet.
We're going to run a line down to the trailer and just gently pull it over now.
Rob leaves the rigging to his nephew.
Brings me right back to my first recovery with him being a swamper.
I got it.
Positioned on 2 levels,
We want to pull.
Okay.
they make their second attempt at the rollover with a keen eye on the roofless trailer.
The integrity of the structure is all in the floor. The walls just hold material in. They have no actually pulling strength.
It's coming.
Keep coming.
Cool. Just like that.
Yeah.
Well, I think that went pretty good. We uprighted it, still all in one piece.
The second time went really well. It stood up nicely. No further damage.
They're going to haul their own trailer away. Been a little bit quicker if I'd have been less grossed out, but
Rob will take away the tractor.
I think sometimes you try the easy way to get past a problem, where you should just go to the way that you know that'll work.
And he leaves the job with an important reminder.
Trust your gut and go to the first idea.
Good job, stay safe. It's nice and clear.
Back in the Fraser Valley,
All this was by a drunk driver?
the last piece of a wreck
Yeah, not worth it.
has Kirpal and G back on scene.
We left it here for the owner to empty out the contents of the box so he can go to work.
Yesterday, the family's work truck and home were struck by a speeding motorist. Today,
Ready?
Yep.
the traumatic event is still being felt.
This is a very scary part because that's not a small impact. It's not worth it to drink and drive. Okay.
It was actually a pretty overwhelming situation.
That's good.
From one family to another,
Perfect.
it's a close call.
Looks good to me.
That's it.
With a happy ending.
The good thing nobody got hurt.
Hey, let's get out of here.
Whatever's damaged is damaged. Things can be replaced, so health and people are more important.
Everybody get home safe.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
Oh, it smokes.
In deep.
To the right, to the right.
MSA.
Oh, I can't. It's just hot.
Flex.
Unbelievable.
All their muscle.
Oh.
Jamie.
Wow, this wind is something else.
Goes sub-zero.
Oh boy.
And it's David versus Goliath.
Keep going.
That thing is massive.
At the shipyard.
Hey, hold it.
This time on Highway Thru Hell. A dump truck tips towards disaster.
Truck's right in the air.
A historic haul
The Sherman tank chassis.
puts Al
Oh, man.
on the edge.
The express road to the bottom.
And a season of mishaps
Really disappointing.
has Jamie
I wish I had our rotator.
questioning the future.
Why do I do this? Why do I keep fighting this battle?
About to snow, eh? For this time of year.
A late season storm
That's gonna be winter forever.
has hit the Coquihalla Highway.
You had one truck spun out.
Responding to the call, a 16-ton red wrecker
Hope for the best, expect the worst.
driven by 20-year-old operator AJ Case.
This is going to be my first time pulling someone up the hill. I'm looking forward to it.
The medium-duty wrecker is seeing more action than usual.
That accident in the rotator has really hurt us.
Weeks ago,
Just a bad day for me.
Jamie's LA rotator
Cab blown right off the back end.
was heavily damaged in a crash.
Wow. Poor truck. Without the rotator, we don't really have that heavy recovery truck. Go ahead to your left and off to the body shop.
Tonight,
I think this is our guy right here.
AJ learns his wrecker
One of the two of them.
will be pulling double duty.
This is him here.
This guy called us, so we're coming out for him. And then we can help the next guy.
What do you have as a load?
Around 10,000 pounds.
Okay.
This will be a challenge for AJ. It may look like a simple process, just pulling guys up the hill, but it's not.
His first Coca-Cola tow-up on the hook.
Hello? Okay, you put it in gear? Put her in drive, and then let me take off.
AJ prepares for a career milestone.
I'm quite nervous. It's the first time I've ever done something like this.
The truck's fighting for traction right now.
It's difficult. There's definitely some things that could go wrong.
Lots of snow.
On the Coca-Cola.
This is my first tow up the hill.
AJ's ride
It's hard.
and chains are put to the test.
A medium-duty wrecker like this, I don't have as much traction as a big wrecker would.
All right, give it some throttle and try and help me go up the hill here.
I'm starting to hear the chains going clickety-clack. They could just grab something and come right apart.
I don't want to stop on the hill here. There's a flat spot and that's where we'll stop. Okay.
Feels pretty good bringing this truck up the Coke.
You're good to go. Yeah.
A successful tow-up on the infamous highway.
It's very stressful. This is the first one I've done ever.
Is a massive notch in his belt. But AJ
Coming up on our second one for the night.
isn't finished yet.
I really don't want to break a set of tire chains, because that'll just put me away for the night.
Arriving at the second semi,
Oh no.
he sees a bad sign.
Tri-drive trailer, does that mean you're heavy?
Yeah, 40,000.
Okay.
This wrecker is way too small for this. It doesn't have the weight.
I honestly don't know if I'm going to get this guy out.
But I'm still gonna give it a shot.
This guy is heavy. There goes the tire chains.
If you're a wrecker guy on the Coke, there's lots of things you learn. And one of them is everybody blows chains off doing pull-ups.
Right here, let go.
I could just give up, but I don't want to leave this guy hanging.
Without chains for added traction, towing is no longer an option.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'll winch you until we start to get over.
Okay.
Let's go.
AJ turns to his wrecker's 16-ton winch.
I'm fighting and fighting and fighting. It's like a slide at a playground. Really hard to just climb right back up.
AJ is forced to recognize his medium-duty wrecker
Are you kidding me?
is outmatched.
If I push my truck over the limit, I'm just gonna break it.
Your rear end won't come back out.
I'm gonna put up my white flag and I'm gonna call for some help.
I won't leave you stranded. I'll give you someone else to use. Yeah, but I can't do it myself, right?
AJ gives the extra job.
Hey there, do you have any heavies on the coat tonight?
To another company.
Alright. Here's the driver.
Hi. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you.
If you don't have the right equipment, you just gotta know when to call it quits.
I apologize, man.
No. You went over and above.
AJ made the right call. It would be very terrible for us to lose another record.
Oh, still in there, eh?
I'm waiting for it to open.
The guy that called us, we got up the hill, not a problem. I just wish I was able to do more.
Getting in a heavy record would mean the world to me. But my time will come.
Thank you, driver. Hang on, buddy.
The next morning,
Blizzard.
back on the coke.
Four cars coming.
A 25-ton highway hauler rolls in.
We're just super busy.
With Jamie Davis behind the wheel.
I wish I had our rotator. Even though 130 is a big truck, I'm pretty limited. It's meant to go cross country on the pavement.
Jamie arrives to a semi in deep snow.
That's good. We continue to be very busy. Long haulers are doing their thing. But we've lost major pieces of equipment that are big in the heavy recovery side.
Okay, grab that cable off.
You're out there to take care of the customers.
Yeah, you're gonna be good just as long as you get off the roading. Yeah.
I need that extra iron to fulfill those promises.
Okay, let's get out of here.
It's been a long frickin' winter. Spring, bring it on.
120 kilometers southwest.
Damn, so that's what the sun looks like, huh?
In the Fraser Valley, spring has finally arrived.
Warming up good.
MSA Tolling's 50-ton heads to a call.
It's gonna be interesting.
With Gersimran Van Wait, or Sim.
We're heading down into a farm here in Abbotsford.
Riding shotgun, his father, Kirpal.
We are so excited to do the job. We don't have to ask for the help. We have the machinery to support the business.
Following behind in the 35-ton.
We love this truck. It's a beast.
Kirpal's eldest son, Gersharn, or G.
Having the Moose is a big help when you need a second truck with muscle and pulling power. It's a great winching truck.
Pulling into the field. They get their first look
Holy.
at the fully loaded wreck.
There's a dump truck that's loaded and leading pretty hard.
It was almost about to flip.
It looks pretty bad.
Oh, boy, boy, boy. This is not something simple. It's very tough. That's no good.
On a farm in the valley.
Okay.
Team MSA faces a fully loaded dump truck
Holy.
on unstable ground.
The dump truck was dumping a load and there was a soft ground and he tipped it over.
There's dump trucks everywhere.
Loads of nutrient-rich soil must be brought in to replenish fields washed out by floods.
This farm was flooded last year.
Over a year ago, historic floods devastated Abbotsford's farmland.
Your boat license.
MSA was on scene, supporting the community in the aftermath.
Do you need any hay?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a 450 bales. You can have them. We are feeling proud to be helping the neighbors and all the community. Good, good.
Today, efforts to avoid future floods are on hold until they can recover the truck.
It's important for us to get this guy out so he's able to get back to work.
Let's just get him to scoop it out as much as he can.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the excavator in there and try to get as much soil out as possible.
Hey, bucket de naal operator hai?
Operator hai munda.
It reduces the weight and it's much easier for us to work.
But the big machine,
the dump truck, it will flip over,
is the only thing keeping the wreck upright.
Let's just get rigged up. It won't come this way then.
Okay. We are going to hold the truck with the cables. It will help stop tipping the truck.
Okay, go.
With the wreckers now taking the weight, the excavator can finally get back to work.
Good. We are ready to pull the dirt out.
He's gonna empty it now. And that was a good scoop.
With the 12 tons of soil offloaded, they can focus on recovering the truck. Sim,
come look at it,
leads the charge.
My sons are getting better and better.
Under the tailgate and through.
Now they tell me what to do.
That's all we need. Just throw that line over top. This line is going from underneath the truck. We're gonna try to kind of like cradle it and just lift it out of this hole. Okay, go.
Go.
Tighten it up a bit more.
More?
Yeah. Wait, hold it.
Hold on. Hold it there.
Our rigging.
Check the other side.
Beautiful day for a drive.
100 kilometers northeast.
It's Gurk.
Up the Fraser Canyon rolls a big green wrecker. But Al Quiring,
not every day is a tow truck day.
Will soon be riding a different workhorse.
Some days we have bulldozer days.
His trusty D9 dozer.
It's a husky little machine. The job I'm doing today, it's a little bit off the beaten path from towing on the Coquihalla.
At the base of a Forest Service road, it's only the start of Al's journey.
Yeah, it's in the clouds, but we're going up somewhere up that way.
We're gonna go and recover a yarder.
A yarder is a piece of logging equipment used to wrangle felled trees up extreme banks.
It's like a clothesline. Those logs come back to the yarder.
Today,
pretty steep grades and long descents.
Before the dozer tackles the journey ahead.
We're going up 4 kilometers of some of the worst logging roads.
It needs its front blade.
Because the weight of what I'm going to be towing, it's nice to have that extra 25,000 pounds on the front of the machine.
Supporting Al today
My dad's going to unload the blade for the dozer.
is his father, Bob Quiring. Bob has owned and operated Quiring Towing since 1975.
Hook on and go.
I grew up in my dad's tow truck. He's got a lot more experience than me.
It's not that heavy.
It's tough being in a father-son relationship and being boss and employee.
Should use your trailer spike.
But at the same time, it's a blessing too.
Beauty. Another day in paradise.
Okay, contact.
I'm happy to be working alongside him.
All right, thank you.
It doesn't happen as much anymore. So we'll cherish that as it is.
Okay, here we go. We're going mountain goating.
With a maximum speed of 7 kilometers per hour.
The dozer's a heavy ride.
Al sets off. Up 4 kilometers of punishing road.
Full body abuse. It's like being a punching bag, right?
Oh, man.
Highway just came out.
An hour and a half southwest. MSA's dump truck recovery
Okay, hold it there.
has hit a snag.
There's a lot of sharp edges. I'm really worried that our rigging will be damaged.
Kirpal
See this pipe there? There's enough pipes. Throw them in the line.
sees a solution with leftover irrigation pipe.
My dad is resourceful. Sometimes we just have to work with what we have.
Yeah.
But as they tighten up the fortified rigging, Sim
The diesel in there is not leaking, and it's gonna start leaking then.
Yeah.
sees another threat.
The fuel tank is bent. If we start pulling, the tank will bust and the fuel will be everywhere.
You should come in the front and just lift it right up. Then the tank won't hit the ground.
Yeah.
Take that one out.
I don't think that's gonna fit.
With the 35-ton stabilizing the back and the 50-ton at the front, they'll lift and pull the dump truck onto solid ground.
That's it.
While Kirpal takes the controls of the 50-ton.
Go ahead. Pull your cable.
And G runs the 35-ton. Sim keeps eyes on the tank
You need to go up higher.
and coordinates the pull.
Wanna just go boom up more?
We need to lift it so we can create clearance for the fuel tanks to make sure they don't get punctured and leak.
Keep going up, keep going up.
With 28,000 pounds on the line.
Just like that.
Team MSA
Tell him he's got too much weight on him.
are on high alert.
Listening for any creaks and bangs. That tells us there's more resistance. It's caught up on something.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, his truck's right in the air, man.
On an Abbotsford farm,
Hold on.
a 14-ton dump truck
I'm watching.
has MSA's 50-ton maxed out.
Getting the front end off the ground, it's not really working for us. We don't want to do any further damage.
Yeah, but what can you do now?
Okay, किधर driver किथे है? Because it's not coming out smoothly, we have to do something. Carlo, sir, Carlo!
With the driver, now adding power from drive axles.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Coordination is key.
Tell him to not give it too much throttle. See if Dad can give him a pull forward. She's coming, she's coming. Give her, give her, give her.
One last tug. And the wreck reaches solid ground.
The recovery is done. We are feeling great.
The fuel tank remains intact.
The customer's happy. We saved his truck from any additional damage.
Glad it's out.
The driver now can get back to his job, can help these people rebuild their farm.
All set, ready to go? I'm almost semi-retired. My sons are great. They are taking the calls now and doing all the major work.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It's nice and clear.
An hour northeast.
Oh, man.
Al's hour-long ride on the D9
It's a bulldozer. It doesn't ride like an Escalade.
has finally reached its end.
Well, that was a shaky ride up.
The yarder he's come for is more than meets the eye.
It's a Sherman tank chassis. This all underneath took the Allies to freedom.